Tracy Taylor timed out. Oh, Billy D was timed out. Okay. Good to see you, Tracy. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back up onto the roof. Seems like deja vu all over again. Back up here, up on the roof for another flyover here in New York City. Welcome. Who's in the room? Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome up onto the roof one more time. I'm going to have 11 vintage World War II era aircraft will be flying up over our heads in another flyover. Exactly, Chris MG. Good to see you. Everyone follow Chris MG. She's a great YouTuber out there in Grenada, where no doubt the weather is nice, unless it's thunderstorming. Drizzling here in New York City right now. Thanks for tuning on in. Don't forget, please feel free to share out the broadcast. Share this out to your friends. Good to see you, Joe Mooski. Good to see you. And Darian Lamb, hello. Joe Mooski's in the house. Good to see you, Joe. We're going to see 11. And there's Retro Jess. Good to see you, Retro Jess. Good to see you, Ryan. Good to see you, Matt. Don't you love the flyovers, Matt? Retro Jess, if you lived in New York, I would totally try to hang out with you right now. I wish Retro Jess lived in New York. I read a tweet she tweeted the other day, and I'm like, oh, I wish she lived in New York. We totally would hang out. We'd totally have a cup of coffee and talk about life. Anyway, random subject. I have one of the best views indeed there, Chris. I have one of the best views indeed. Let's get number one World Trade Center. L'chaim, cheers, my friends, cheers. I don't know what direction these aircraft are coming from. Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool, Retro Jess? We hang out and have a cup of coffee and just shoot the breeze, if you will. If I ever get out to California. If I ever get to California. But I think these aircraft are starting up along the Hudson River, or along the Hudson River at George Washington Bridge. And then I think they're going to make their way down. Okay, beautiful. Daler. Thank you so much for the update there. Flew over the George Washington Bridge about 5 minutes ago. No, they're not already gone, because I would have seen them already. I would have seen them. I'm about 8 miles to the south of the World Trade Center, which is right there in the middle of the screen. So I don't think I missed them, because I know they're going to be flying over the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. So definitely keeping my eye out. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, 11 vintage World War II era aircraft. You believe there were 7? Interesting. Okay, they said 11. Who knows? Who knows how many will be flying over the city? 7, maybe 11. Who knows? Smash a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know you like this kind of nonsensical live stream here, historical live stream here during the age of the coronavirus. Yeah, right. Same thing, right? Same thing. I'm listening for them because I know these are vintage World War II aircraft, so they should be flying relatively low. I checked the. Thank you so much. There said 12:35 to 12:40. Awesome. I was really hoping somebody would stream this. Awesome. Good to see you there, dog. Dogification, hello. I like that username. Dogification, hello. I'm right near the end of this. I hear the humming of aircraft. I hear the humming of aircraft in this direction here. I know 1,500 feet. They should be lower than the clouds. The cloud base today is at 2,500 feet. Good to see you there. Happy Friday, Chris Silva. Hello, Christopher Silva. Welcome. Happy Friday. Whatever that means. All the days are all blending into each other. But yeah, check the cloud base. Cloud base is roughly 2,500 feet. Number one World Trade Center is 1,776 feet tall. So we should get a good view of them as they fly up and over the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. But it is drizzling very lightly right now. And I want to say I hear aircraft, but I don't see them. Good to see you there, Susie May. Welcome up there in Vermont. Great state of Vermont. Back up here on the roof on a drizzly day. The JetBlue flight was such BS there, Joe. Yesterday's JetBlue flyover was such BS. It was so not special. We're having a party. We always have a party here on my live streams, Ryan. We always have a party here. But yeah, yesterday's JetBlue flyover was retarded. I did not. That's a wrong word to use, but it was just really dumb. I was really hoping for three A320s to fly in formation. That obviously did not happen. But oh bloody hell! People telling me about the flyover. I'm already live, guys. See, I love it when people don't pay attention to when I'm live. I'm already live, and people telling me, you gotta run up to your roof. There's gonna be a flyover. Well, I'm already here. I'm already here on the roof. How about that? I've been on live stream for 5 minutes and 42 seconds. How about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Cash me on the roof. How about that? So stupid. Right, you hear them, right? I want to say I hear them too. I want to say I hear them too. I'm keeping a... Oh my God, no, the JetBlue flyover yesterday was... It might as well be a landing pattern to LaGuardia Airport or to JFK. It was such a boring... If they would have had three A320s flying in formation, that would have been a sight to see. That would have been amazing. But, alas, that did not happen. Now, I'm pretty sure that this vintage aircraft flyover, they will be flying in formation. They should fly in formation. So, pretty much, it was pretty much a commercial. Pretty much a commercial. I saw some of the footage from the helicopters and the aerials yesterday. It was even with those images from other helicopters, and it wasn't very impressive. It was not very impressive at all. I mean, it was cool seeing the different paint schemes, the different liveries that JetBlue has, but other than that, it was kind of boring. Very dark cloud hanging over my head now. Let me show you guys this dark cloud which just appeared. Look at just one dark cloud. Kind of amazing. Just popped up. As I scan the sky looking for vintage aircraft, there is our turn point, evidently. Our turning point's going to be there after it passes over the Verrazano Bridge. They're going to make the left-hand turn out towards Long Island. You love these flyovers? I'm glad you're liking these flyovers. Hopefully this flyover today will be a lot more entertaining than the JetBlue one from yesterday. But nothing's going to beat the Blue Angels with the Thunderbirds. That was freaking amazing. You like flying with them? You know, JetBlue as an airline is actually not that bad. I have to agree. JetBlue as an airline, and one of my favorite memories of flying with JetBlue was last time I flew with them. I very cautiously asked if I could bring McDonald's on the plane, and they were like, "Yeah." Why are you even asking me? They were like, "Why are you even asking me?" So last time I flew JetBlue, I ate. I had a whole thing of McDonald's on the plane. Flying down to Florida. And I had myself a McGriddle. Was up to 12 at night to watch it. Awesome. JetBlue's a pretty good, and they're based right here in New York City. They're based out of Long Island City in Queens. So they're a local airline. Okay, I see we have a... obviously, this is a photograph helicopter coming into position right now. Yeah, that's a photograph helicopter. He is not flying very fast forward right now. He's kind of just hanging out. That's a very good sign. Oh yeah, that's definitely photography and maybe NYPD helicopter. Right there. Not flying very fast. Whee! Keeping an eye out. Oh yeah, he's hanging out. He's hanging out now. So he is in position. I'm going to look back towards the World Trade Center now because I think they're coming from this direction here. But hopefully he'll move out of the way. Hopefully he'll move out of the way. All the aliens. All the aliens are flying around. That sun is trying to come out, too. It's trying its darndest to come out. Let me show you the helicopter again, because the helicopter has basically stopped. It is now hovering just outside of the entrance to New York Harbor right there. Verrazano Narrows Bridge, the one of the waypoints of our flyover this afternoon. But it's going to be 11 aircraft. Oh, I see them. Whoa, I see them. They have smoke going too. They're just behind. I guess they're getting their picture behind with the Statue of Liberty, which could be a really good thing because they're going to come out. We should see them pop out to the right-hand side of this building now. See the smoke right there. I don't know if you can see the smoke. I just saw a line of aircraft with their smoke on. And another 1, 2. We have 3 helicopters now getting into position. So they were going north. I could see them. They're going north, but they should turn back around. Yeah, they're really smoky. Okay, cool. Kind of wish I was down by the waterfront because I would have been able to see them a little bit better down there. But then again, if they fly over our heads, we're in the shot. All right, so now helicopters are definitely getting into position. We have an NYPD helicopter off in that direction over there. And now we have the photograph helicopter is right there hovering. Hey, they're headed towards Manhattan. You see them headed towards Manhattan. Thank you so much. Yeah, Coney Island Baby, good to see you. I just saw them too. They're heading off in that direction there. There is a photography helicopter in position here, so I'm assuming they're going to turn back around and come back down. They did mention the Verrazano Narrows Bridge on their flight path, so hopefully they'll turn around. They may go up towards the Intrepid and then turn back around, but let's see. I hope they turn back around. I hope they turn back around. Jeez. I'm going to just go with the helicopter that's in position and say that they are going to turn back around. Oh, yeah, he's hanging out there. We have 2 helicopters now. Yeah, we have 2 helicopters behind me. They are flying together, Jim. They are flying together. Going by the little bit of smoke I just saw a moment ago, they definitely are flying together in a formation. But it looks like they're going towards Manhattan. Hopefully they turn around. But going by the helicopters that are beginning to amass behind me, they should turn back around because the helicopters are hanging out over here. And you may start hearing them. Yeah, I did not know about this one either, Coney Island Baby. I literally found out about this one about an hour ago. Found out about this flyover an hour ago. Came running up to the roof. Well, charged everything, came running up onto the roof here. All right, that's an NYPD helicopter that just flew over my head. I hope it would suck if they don't come back, but I see 1, 2. There are like 2 helicopters over here that are now going into the harbor. Uh-oh, they're flying away from us. This isn't good. This isn't good. They said Verrazano Narrows Bridge, but they could be doing this. They could be doing this a little bit different. They could be doing this a little bit different. That's NYPD. They're going out towards the harbor now. I hope they didn't fly out in that direction. They're not going to come back. I know they're going to fly over Long Island Sound too, evidently, but they mentioned the Verrazano Bridge. If they don't fly, I mean, I would assume they would fly over in this direction anyway because of Fort Hamilton, the last active military base here in New York City. But we'll keep an eye on them. We'll keep an eye. We barely saw them off in the distance with the smoke on. We still have 1 helicopter still over here. Where am I? I'm in Bay Ridge. Yes, I'm in Bay Ridge. I'm not seeing anything. I'm keeping my camera steady on number 1 World Trade Center, looking off in that direction there. Let's give them some military. That's right. Then they'll turn around, right? Yeah. Well, vintage aircraft. I don't know if they could take on any damage. I'm seeing if they are cutting across downtown Brooklyn. I don't see anything over there. Oh man, oh, the helicopters have now flown away. This might be a dud. This might be a dud of a flyover, ladies and gentlemen. This might be a dud of a flyover because they're not coming over here. Just looked up online. It says saw over the Hudson River and over the yes, exactly, over the Verrazano Bridge. I saw the exact same one there, Coney Island, baby. Yeah, these old planes, they tend to fly a little lower than the jet aircraft that we normally see out here. But this is in honor of VE Day, a Victory in Europe Day. Yeah, you saw that article too, right? Yeah, they said over Verrazano. They did not fly over Verrazano Bridge. If anyone has the Flight 24 radar on their phones, if anyone could check that, because I think you'd be able to track them. Then you could tell me if they're going over to Long Island Sound yet or not. If they're going over to Long Island Sound, I think we're done for the day. There's no maps on. Good to see an orange wiener. Hello. Yeah, there's no maps online. They were loud, like World War II movies with a lot of smoke. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I hear something. That's an airliner. That's an airliner going into LaGuardia. Then over Long Island, yeah. Yeah, I think we had a commercial airliner fly over my head. Nothing special. Are they moving east already? You jumped too, right? You heard the plane. I was like, uh-oh. They came down George Washington Bridge at around 12:16. Okay, so it's 12:30. Evidently, the flyover would begin at 12:30. So, going with my logic, I'm gonna turn back around over the Hudson and then make their way south towards the Verrazano, as we keep a very close eye. Exactly, Retro Chess. We're gonna keep a very close eye. We'll be up here until 1 o'clock. They should pass us by 1 o'clock. So we'll hang out here for a half hour. And then downstairs I go to enjoy some lunch. JetBlue at it again, right? Yeah. JetBlue making an approach for LaGuardia right now. And welcome to my roof as we impatiently wait for, hopefully, we'll get to see 11 vintage aircraft. I'm keeping my eyes wide open right now. So if the camera shot gets a little bit weary, that's because I'm not paying attention to the phone here. Kind of looking, using my own eyeballs here. Brooklyn pigeon flyover, exactly. I wish I still had a pigeon coop, because I know we would have done pigeon races up here on the live stream. My dad used to have 41 pigeons up here, up on the roof, until the fire department was like, no more pigeon coops on your roof anymore. So they flew near the New Jersey coast. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for the update there. Are they going north or south? Barely noticeable. Yes, it was barely noticeable from here because I saw them behind this building over here with their smoke on. But I'm assuming they're going to turn back around. I'm hoping they turn back around because they did mention they were going to fly over the Verrazano, and they did not fly over the Verrazano, because I would have heard that. That would have been kind of easy to spot. How's Kelly's looking? Kelly's is looking fantastic. Good to see you, Crystal. Hello. You're here again. Welcome. Just waving with you. Just waiting with me here. It's fun. Awesome. Yeah, no flyovers where you live. Okay, that's good. Keep an eye out. Good to see you, Miss Jan. Welcome. As we impatiently wait here. 12:35 officially. What is this flyover? This flyover is 11 vintage World War II aircraft in honor of VE Day, and that's Victory in Europe Day. Now, they do allow pigeon coops here in New York City. It's all about if you own the building and if the pigeon coop is a fire hazard. So the pigeon coop on my roof that my father used to have was considered a fire hazard by the fire department. So unfortunately, we had to close it down. Your nephew's a co-pilot. Awesome, Joseph. Welcome. I would love to know a couple of things. I would like to know is what airport did they start from, and yeah, I wish I knew their flight pattern, because they could very well be going over to Long Island Sound already. Oh yeah, no, pigeon coop is not a trap. No, 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 no. Pigeons get used to being fed at a certain time, and they just stay here. And the crazy thing about pigeons is that they keep other birds off the roof. So when we had the pigeon coop, the roof was actually quite clean. You would never get pooped on by birds. Yes, exactly. All of New York is a pigeon coop to a certain extent. Absolutely. But we did have 41. We did have 41 pigeons here on the roof, and it was always very relaxing flying the pigeons and watching them circle the roof here. There's next to nothing on the who's doing what exactly. What? Any problems with hawks? Red-tailed hawks? Absolutely not. No. There's next to nothing on who is doing this, or I know there's literally no information about this, Jim. I actually ended up on a website that was talking about a flyover in Houston. That's going to be tomorrow. But I have no idea who's doing this, who's putting it on. All I know is that I read 11 vintage aircraft and 1230. So there you go. Saw some red-tailed hawks. Yeah, red-tailed hawks are moving down to Coney Island. That is a definite. Found the plane on flight radar, just randomly clicking. All right, are they going north? Are they going south? Are they over the Hudson River? Are they over the Long Island Sound? Excuse me. Your nephew from New Hampshire. Hello. Welcome. Again, I guess my building is getting heat right now. It's getting really warm up here on the roof. I could feel it getting warmer by the moment. Impatiently waiting here, hoping. Yeah, remember that if you sneeze, that is a telltale sign you do not have the coronavirus, because coronavirus attacks the lungs. So you can't breathe in that deep and put out that much air. So if somebody sneezes, they do not have it. Now, if they're coughing all the time and they're hard of catching breath, then you got to watch out. The plane flew from New Hampshire. Okay, awesome. Oh, they're coming from the north there. It's good to know. Yeah, it's allergy season. That is for sure. You can definitely feel the pollen up here on the roof right now. As I look out here, you're at 152 in Riverside. Nothing visible yet. Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you so much for the update. Yeah, if anyone's along the Hudson River right now, along the west side of Manhattan, let me know if you guys get a little glimpse of them, and more importantly, what direction they're flying in. I am to the south of that building right down there. That's number 1 World Trade Center. That's a random comment. Journal Square is so boring. Okay. Long Island City. There are a couple of, that's Jersey City, New Jersey. There are a couple of really good restaurants out there in Journal Square. Random ass comment. You're on the Upper East Side and you heard it about 5 minutes ago. Awesome, Sean. Thank you so much. They flew over the George Washington Bridge downtown. Awesome. Nothing yet on the unmentionable app about the flyover? No. Can't see. They'll be flying below the clouds. His planes met the others at the Tappan Zee Bridge at noon. Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Lowe's, Jersey City is in Journal Square. FMU, that's right. WFMU is based in Journal Square. One of my favorite radio stations. I wonder then the next one will be. You wonder when the next one will be. I have no idea. SO, the best show? Maybe. Good to see you, Nathaniel. Boulevard Drinks, one of your favorite hot dog stands. And Lime Ricky's. I could go for a Lime Ricky right now. I go for a Lime Ricky. We always end up talking about food on my live streams. We always end up talking about food. You hear them now, you think? Awesome. I hope I see them soon. Keeping my eyes open. There are a couple of helicopters are hovering over the harbor, I can see right now. Definitely sounds different, yeah. Well, they're World War II, they're vintage World War II aircraft, so they should be noisy, they should be loud. Lime Ricky and an egg cream. Oh, don't remind me about an egg cream, because unfortunately the infamous Gem Spa on 2nd Avenue in the Lower East Side, unfortunately, is closing permanently. So yeah, Gem Spa closing down. Very sad that we're gonna lose the Gem Spa. We lost in 1 week we lost the Gem Spa and the Paris Cafe. So very sad. It's drizzling. Yes, it's drizzling, Darian. That's all there is to do is eat. That's right. You feel like you're in Dunkirk. Awesome. That is very sad, Joe Mooski. Very sad. I love both of those places. Paris Cafe was usually one of my go-tos for tourists. And yeah, very tragic. They've been around since 1873. And then, of course, the Gem Spa, one of the best spots to get an egg cream on the Lower East Side. So, why is it only raining here and cloudy and empty? I have no idea, Crystal. Why did your fish have to die? These are very random comments. Bloody hell. random ass comments. What time is it? Okay, we still got time on this. Gail Cohen, good to see you out there in Tucson, Arizona. And it's another commercial airliner flying over my head doing the LaGuardia landing pattern. Runway 4. Doing a runway 4 approach to LaGuardia. You can still get an egg cream at Eddie's on Avenue 8 between 7th and St. Mark's. Interesting, better than Gem Spa. Interesting. That's good. Susie May, I got a day drink with you. Why am I listening when it rains on me? I don't know. Am I listening to? I don't know. Egg creams at Sammy's. There you go. Egg creams at Sammy's. What time are we rocking here now? We're rocking at 12:45. Oh boy. Did they completely just ignore the Verrazano Bridge aspect of their flyover? Did they completely ignore that? And they're already making their way out to the Long Island Sound? I wonder. Good question. What is an egg cream? Egg cream is seltzer water with like a chocolate milk. Chocolate syrup, milk, and seltzer. Working in East New York subway shop. I hope they fly by you too there, Cody. Welcome. Hope they fly by me too. I don't know now. Seems to be a bit of a dud right now. You miss Danny Love. Okay. All right, you bet. There you go. You bet. Everyone's like, you bet chocolate syrup. All right, so that's the official one. You bet chocolate syrup with some seltzer and some milk. They just flew by the George Washington Bridge again, but this time uptown. Interesting. Okay. Only 4 planes. Huh, that's very interesting. You're on the roof. Be nice to get a video. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool, Cody. Yeah, maybe some of the planes got lost. I know, I thought the original flight plane was down the Hudson River. If they're flying north, that's not good. That's going away from us. They probably don't know where the Verrazano Bridge is. They're from New Hampshire, maybe. I know they saw me and they were like, no. They're like, none of that high job. And back up the East River from the Verrazano. Are they really coming back up? I mean, they did not fly over the Verrazano because I was here early. I don't know where they took off from. That's one question I wish I knew. I wish I knew where they took off from, because then I'll have a really good idea of exactly the kind of loop they were going to make around the city here. It seems to be a dud. This flyover seems to be a dud. 1,500 feet. It's a bit. It is a bit cloudy up there, but I read that the cloud base was at 2,500 feet. 7 minutes ago, about 7 minutes ago, they flew over LaGuardia. Oh, they flew over LaGuardia. That's it then. They already out over the Long Island Sound. Low visibility. Listen to the radio feed in Farmingdale, Long Island. If they flew over in that direction, that means they're already going over the Long Island Sound, and they are done. As the rain picks up here in New York. You live in Astoria and saw them coming from LaGuardia towards the George Washington Bridge. Okay, awesome. They might have mixed up the George Washington Bridge with the Verrazano. Yeah, you can see #1 World Trade Center right there in the middle of the shot. Hopefully they'll make their way back down this way here. The only plane was from New Hampshire. All the other planes rendezvoused at the Tappan Zee Bridge. Interesting. So maybe they're going to go back and forth. We will see. If anyone has them on the flight radar, if you could tell me if they're flying out over the Long Island Sound or making their way back south over the Hudson River, be much appreciated. They're probably landing at Farmingdale. Yes, there is an airport out there in Farmingdale. Farmingdale is also the air traffic control for the area. From what I'm hearing, from what you're hearing, the bridge and flight radios, okay? It is too cold outside. It is too cold out here. It's getting chilly out here, but luckily I'm on the roof, and I think we're getting heat in my building, so I got a little bit of a warming effect up here, up on the roof. And the rain is getting a little bit more steady now. Rain is getting a little bit more steady up here on the roof. And it's now coming up on 1 o'clock now, 12:48. 12:48. Maybe they did fly over us, but it was they were in the cloud. Because I remember a few moments ago, you may have remembered at the beginning of the live stream there, I did look up into a cloud because I thought I heard some aircraft. But you never know. As the rain definitely picks up now. You're more than welcome for trying. I'm going to be here until I'll give them 10 after 1. That's the shot after the George. What? That's the shot after the George Washington Bridge, uptown. Okay. Are they going uptown? Are they going north along the Hudson River? Or are they out over the Long Island Sound? No further. Yeah, no. They haven't updated much at all. The snow apocalypse has altered their route. Yeah, maybe. Posted link to IMG, but I guess can't see. Yeah, no. At this point now, I mean, we caught some of the smoke from them. From when they went behind the Statue of Liberty, but that's about it. Wasn't very impressive from here because it was behind buildings. We'll be here until 10 after 1. And then I think after that, it's going to be pretty much a wrap after that. They should have made their way out over the Long Island Sound at that point. Helicopter that seems to have started the flight. The helicopter that seems to have started at the Verrazano Bridge on the flight tracker went up around the Hudson and has turned around. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, you used to have flight radar. Yeah, no, that means something. I mean, that definitely could be turning around. No vintage aircraft on the FlightAware tracker app. That's not good. You saw 3 helicopters waiting at the Verrazano at 12:30. Yes, saw that too. And they already flew off. Nice theatrical snow effect. That's right. Good to see you there, Jay. I don't know their call sign. I do not know their call sign. I wish I knew their call sign. But if they're going north already, that means that they have kind of skipped this area. I should have went down to the waterfront. Should have went down to the pier. But we'll hang out here until 10 after 1. We'll give them some time here. See if they actually turn around and make their way back down. Which that'll be great. If they rendezvoused up at Tappan Zee and then made their way back south. Because obviously they're doing this flyover for the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum. I know there is a ceremony going on there today for VE Day. But we'll see. At least we got the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. That's all I got. That's all I keep on reminding myself. We got the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds. Your fiance states she hears something near a giant church. Well, Bay Ridge and Park Slope are pretty far apart from each other. Bayonne Facebook page said 11 planes. Yes, I read 11 vintage aircraft also, Gail. I read 11 vintage aircraft flying over the city. That's what I read also. Very little information about this flyover, which is a little annoying. And again, I found out about this about an hour ago. They might have been flying over us, but in a cloud. So we might have missed them. They were up in a cloud. Yeah, the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds were amazing. That was a pretty cool and historic sight to see. So, 65th Street, 12th Avenue. That's the cross streets of the church. Okay, awesome. Well, the Intrepid is they may have a ceremony for veterans. That's what I'm saying. So they are closed, but they may have a ceremony for the veterans. Flight tracker said it turned around at Fort Lee. Now heading south now. Okay. Got a cool video of their F-16s right over your head. Awesome. Okay, so the NYPD helicopter making their way back south again. Let's see. Let's see. Good to see you there, April. It's raining down here in New York, snowing in upstate New York. I mean, it's really funny when a weatherman puts out a map about where it's going to snow and not snow, and people still ask, "Is it going to snow?" It's like, there's a map. Are you looking at the same map? Yeah, the church over there on 65th Street and 12th Avenue there. Yeah. That church is, from this perspective, it's off in that direction over there. Right by the entrance to the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, where I'm hoping these planes are going to fly towards us. If not, a UH-60 helicopter just flew by over there. Okay, awesome. Not seeing anything in the sky, but okay. This flyover may be a dud. Turn around, guys. Come on. We're waiting for you. Here I am thinking it's going to be a very boring, timely flyover, and now we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting on my drizzly roof, where the rain has luckily subsided just a little bit, getting back to an annoying drizzle again. You're across the river in North Bergen, New Jersey. North Bergen. They just buzzed you, Alexander. Good to see you. Are they going south or are they going north? Do you know if they're going south or north? Helicopter approaching Hell's Kitchen. Thank you so much, Susie May. Ooh, Susie May, keep me with those updates like that. That's really good. If you could tell me next they're by Chelsea or by Lower Manhattan, that'd be fantastic. They're in Chelsea area now. I am not a dud, no. Helicopter now at Chelsea. Thank you so much, Jacob. They're heading up to Fort Lee and turning around over to George Washington Bridge. Okay, awesome. Heard something fly over you early. Not sure what it was. Okay, Cliff, welcome. All right, you guys are giving me hope, so I'm just going to stay here now. I'm going to stay here until the battery runs dead now. Over Greenwich Village now, West Village, awesome. They definitely are. Hey, wow, you're in the correct order there, Susie May. So they are. That is going south. Coming up next should be Tribeca. Hello, native New Yorker, welcome. Impatiently waiting for 11 vintage World War II aircraft to hopefully fly over our heads. I don't know if they're going to do it. Now they're over Lower Manhattan, okay. Keeping a very keen eye now because we're looking at Lower Manhattan right now. Just heard them. Stay up there for this. I will, Jay. I will, Jay. East Side now, LOL. Okay. Who's doing the? I have no idea who's doing the flyover today. I have no idea. Looks like a P-52 and 2 or 3 Texans. Nice. Barry Park. Okay. They're by Commodore Barry Park now. New York is holding up fantastic. New York is holding up fantastic. Sounds like American Air Power Museum fleet. Okay, awesome. Yeah, would that be pretty neat if it is. They're over Fort Greene. All right, so that means they are... Yeah, Pan Am flyover next. So Fort Greene is in this direction here. And I don't see anything on the horizon. If they're going in that direction, that means they're flying out towards Long Island again. Ooh, it's getting rainy up here again. And I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything, but we're gonna still we're hanging out. Got you shaking the chills out here. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's getting cold up here, Cody. Absolutely. Definitely, I can feel the cold air ushering its way into New York City right now. Definitely gonna be a cold night tonight. You're more than welcome for staying out in the drizzle. Not really raining, but the drizzle. Today's weather kicks rocks. Yeah, it's not the best weather. It's good weather to go shopping, and went shopping with Mom earlier today, so the supermarkets were nice and empty. Plenty of toilet paper. Plenty of toilet paper. East Flatbush. All right, so they're going. That helicopter is going out in that direction over there. That's East Flatbush. All in this area is down there. Yeah, the polar vortex. A chunk of the polar vortex finally making its way south. Yeah, chopper is probably going home. Well, the choppers, the helicopters, NYPD's aviation unit is based out of Floyd Bennett Field here in Brooklyn. Just a ride home from shopping yourself. Awesome. Ooh, 30s in Indiana. Again, they get underneath the blankets. That's cold, baby. Oh, you volunteer at Hangar B. Awesome. Volunteer. It's fun seeing the veterans restore those old vintage aircraft at Floyd Bennett Field. A lot of fun seeing those aircraft up and close and personal. And they always invite you inside, and they started flying at Floyd Bennett, right? That's what they come. The unit has 2 types of what? Oh, really? They have some old school. They have some old school subway cars there. Okay, awesome. There was only 10. Wow. Okay. Wow. 8 were scrapped in 2008. Wow. Yeah, it's always fun watching those guys restore those vintage aircraft. Boo, we're coming up on 1 o'clock now. Good, I'm glad, Tracy. Yeah, Floyd Bennett Field was the first municipal airport in New York City. Yeah, I know, I don't think we're gonna get planes. I know, it's 1 o'clock now. It's officially 1 o'clock. And there are no helicopters around me whatsoever at this point. Keeping my eyes open though, but I'm not seeing anything. Naval Air Station. Yes, it was a Naval Air Station, then it turned into a municipal airport before we had LaGuardia. Was Floyd Bennett Field. Yeah, they used to drop into the water back in the day, yeah. Also out there in Fort Tilden, they had a lot of aircraft that used to take off and land from the water. The Black Cats. What was LaGuardia Airport called before LaGuardia Airport? I think it was always called LaGuardia Airport. It's John F. Kennedy that had a different name. That used to be called Idlewild. Your grandfathers, your 2 grandfathers, your fathers both fought. Wow, they both fought during World War II. That's awesome. You're more than welcome, Susie May. Yeah, I'm getting to get wet. They have 9 more minutes. I'm gonna give them 9 more minutes to make their way down, and then that's gonna be it. As I look at birds, thinking, is this bird a vintage aircraft? Is this bird a vintage aircraft? Oh no, okay. No, LaGuardia was never an international airport. That's you're talking about John F. Kennedy. LaGuardia was never an international airport. Oh wow, wow, Cody, that's insane. We do need some Governor's Island slide time. Yes, exactly, Joseph. LaGuardia used to be a beach, but Idlewild Airport was called New York International Airport. I think a truck on the Verrazano Bridge sounds like a plane now. Oh boy, they have 8 minutes, and then I am going back downstairs. Good to see 80s Music Fan. Welcome. I think this vintage aircraft flyover is a bit of a dud. As they're not making their way down towards the Verrazano, that is for sure. Yep, even the car horns are beeping, saying, "Nope, they're coming down." You hear props over to Cypress Cemetery over there. Okay, are you by the you're by LaGuardia landing pattern? They were scheduled to fly over Long Island Sound, so LaGuardia is international. Well, Canada and Mexico. Yeah, it's like North America, really. Looked up Glenn Curtis Airport, renamed it North Beach Airport. Was really okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. More useless facts. Oh, you by JFK? Okay. Looking out towards JFK right now. Don't see anything in that direction. We got towards John F. Kennedy Airport, straight down that way, about 16 miles. And then, of course, the waypoint here, Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Near the entrance to the Interborough Parkway. Okay. I don't know if they passed the Verrazano there. 4Z. Mentally, oh, I hear that, Susie. I'm glad I'm a little bit of a distraction, even if this flyover is a bust. And before there was an airport, that's right, there was an amusement park over there where LaGuardia Airport is today. All right. As we talk about olden school amusement parks and landing patterns. Looking out over towards John F. Kennedy Airport, JFK. I'm not seeing anything over there. I can usually catch a little dot on the horizon. I do have a pretty nice view of the Narrows. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky with this view here. It used to be better. This building back there used to not be there. You've been at Fort Wadsworth since 12:30, and thank you so much, and can confirm they didn't fly over Staten Island at all. Thank you so much for the confirmation there. Fort Wadsworth, right over there, where my tip of my finger is, on the other side of the Verrazano. So, Cesar, you've been waiting for them too. See, so good. This is good. I'm not the only one who's been waiting for this vintage flyover in this area. So yeah, I don't think they flew over Staten Island or the Verrazano. And thank you for the confirmation there. Really appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. JFK was originally called Idlewild. And was it really built to relieve LaGuardia from overcrowding? It's interesting. Seems like they flew north. They might have flew north, yeah. Been waiting by the 59th Street Bridge and nothing yet. Good to see you, Richard. It looks like everyone's been waiting for this flyover that seems to they may have gone north over us. Remember earlier in the live stream, we did hear aircraft flying in this direction over here behind clouds, and then for a brief moment we saw them do some smoke right over there, and that was going behind the Statue of Liberty. So they may have flown over the Arthur Van Kull, made their way out to the harbor behind Statue of Liberty, up towards the Intrepid, and then they may have made their way out towards Long Island Sound. So maybe they are lost. They did ignore. They totally ignored this neighborhood. They ignored Fort Hamilton. They ignored Fort Hamilton, damn it. I could hear rumbling somewhere. Yeah, that's the only part. That's the only part of the plane I saw was the smoke. They flew south of Manhattan and turned north on the Hudson. Yeah, yeah. Flyover. Hashtag flyover fail. A flyover that wasn't right. And it's sad because a lot of you guys are wanting to watch this. I know. I saw on Twitter people were like, "Oh, somebody got to show this," and alas, no. No flyover. I'm gonna try. I'm keep on hearing trucks on the Verrazano Bridge taking their planes. I do see a helicopter hovering over the harbor though. So I don't know. Welcome to my roof. Last time you saw them, they dropped smoke over the Intrepid, flew up towards George Washington Bridge, and lost them in the clouds from the roof you're working on. Okay, awesome, Alexander. Thank you for the update. Yeah, it sounds like they flew north from here. Susie May doing some work there. He was in my neighborhood yesterday. Awesome. Isn't Bay Ridge nice? We have great food out here. Great takeout food over here. There's one good thing about the quarantation is we got some damn good takeout food. You're more than welcome for entertaining you guys. Give them 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to go downstairs. It's beginning to rain again now. Oh, my God. The Thunderbirds. Did you see the live stream that I did from here? With the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds? That was freaking amazing. We saw them do a nice wide radial turn over Brooklyn, then they flew right over our heads. I thought they were supposed to fly over the Verrazano too there, DJ. Welcome. Great pizza in Bay Ridge. You have Nino's, you have Pizza Wagon, you have a Vesuvio's. Let's start talking about Bay Ridge pizza joints. They were supposed to fly over this bridge right here. They were supposed to fly over that bridge, damn it. Right? Pizza Wagon, baby. It's a true Bay Original. They were supposed to fly over the Verrazano Bridge. We were supposed to have that perfect view again. They have completely ignored us here in South Brooklyn. Yeah, Pizza Wagon's a classic. Don't forget That's right. Don't forget about Rocco's. And yeah, we got good takeout food out here. That's one thing about the quarantine. NYPD is flying back over here towards Fort Bennett. Okay, so it sounds like they might be done. I think they did go behind the Statue of Liberty for a second there, Joseph, but they went behind buildings from where I am. I think I'm going to go get some lunch, yeah. I think I'm going to get some lunch. Today's lunch is sausage roll. sausage roll from Pizza Wagon. Sausage roll from... Oh, awesome. They flew by your sister's house. Awesome. Did they fly over yet? No, they did not, Chun. I think they skipped this area here. 4 planes around 12:40 went away from Long Island Sound toward George Washington Bridge. So weird. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they're just like meandering around the city. And bloody hell, somebody is smoking weed. It smells like Amsterdam up on my roof all of a sudden. They're smoking weed. I'm going to share. Bloody hell, it's really pungent. Sorry about that. Was just at Caesars Bay. Didn't see a thing yet. Need a burger time. Enjoy the burgers. Rocco's used to be right around the corner. Then they closed down for a Japanese restaurant. Oh, no. Planes are going back home in different directions. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that is it. I think they have called it. Thanks so much for tuning on in, everyone. Sorry about that. That might be you. Yeah. Somebody was calling me when they shouldn't be calling. Yeah, well, I think a bit of a bust here up on the roof. Ooh, it is. It's a National Have a Coke Day. I will have a cup of Coca-Cola. I'm like, ooh, got some brownies and cookies. Enjoy the brownies and cookies. I tried my part. Thank you so much, dogification. Great. I like that username. Thank you so much for hanging out with me up here on the roof for the last 55 minutes. I keep on wanting to stop and yeah, no, I don't hear them. I don't hear them. I don't see anything. Let's do one last. We'll do an old school 360 here. We'll scan the sky here really quick, looking towards the east and nothing. I'll see you later, Chris. Have a great day. Bloody hell, somebody's really smoking up a communion. Restart the stream there, Jim. Somebody called my phone. They may have messed up the live stream there. But yeah, nothing. The sky is devoid of aircraft. What a bust. But at least we did have some fun talking about aircraft and landing patterns and all that stuff. So from the Narrows, I'm gonna get warm, enjoy my sausage roll. From the Narrows here at Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day and Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish the moments. And good night, good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Somebody got the skunk weed going, yeah. Yeah, the stream, something happened with the stream here. I'll see you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.